Hey guys, how are ya? I was thinking about when in life, somebody breaks your heart, somebody does you harm, and somebody manipulates and lies to you. What do you do? Do you forgive them? Do you stay mad? If so, for how long? You know, like some things are so beyond our control. Like I have been in business. Um, I made two investments in fraudulent people. One of them, he showed me like a very successful food business. He said, you can speak English, you can speak French, you can help us with export, international business, and with your capital, we're going to invest in these products and grow our business. Look at our numbers. We're already making such $1 million, and our growth will be such $1 million. And he seemed like such a nice guy. When I was feeling really bad, he would come and pick me up and cheer me up. And so, he was a fraud basically. All the numbers he showed me, it was false information. And the money I invested, he did not put it in the business. He had tons of debt, personal debt to a lot of shady people, so he paid off those debts. And the rest, I don't know what he did with it, but he disappeared. He moved from the city, nobody knows where he is. I was really hurt, it was a lot of money, and the other one was a guy who had moved to my neighborhood. We lived in the same building site next to my apartment. And, he looked like very successful. He had incredible cars, a very nice apartment. He became friends with me, and then he said, listen, a group of us, we're dealing in stock market. We act together, we buy together, sell together. Normally we don't accept anyone else, but you're such a nice guy, you're my neighbor. I am willing to get some money from you and show you how we can increase it. So I started to give him some money, in the beginning, not really huge amounts, but then he gave it back to me with a much bigger increase than the bank. So I was like, wow, these guys really know what they're doing, right? So then he said there's a huge opportunity for an IPO, initial public offering, and this is going to be a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I should really go all in with everything I have. Which I did, because by then he had gained my trust, because many times he had given me my money manyfold with a good return. So that time I made a very big investment, and then he had also taken money from other neighbors in the same building. And in one night, they just disappeared. They called in the middle of the night, from what I heard, a moving company, moved all their furniture, everything. All those fancy cars, they were just rental cars. It was nothing on their name. They were also renting the place that they were living in. They just disappeared. And this doesn't end there. About 1 year later, I received a letter from the stock exchange saying that there's a big court trial case with many people, like 40 people, and my name is also in it, because these accounts have been found to have done stock exchange manipulation, which is not something I have done, but obviously they did it on my name, because they have you open an account online, and then you give them your password. which was my stupid thing to do, but they said this is how it works, and then they gave back good money, good returns. So for many years, this was maybe, I don't know, 5-6 years ago, both of these things, and 10 years ago my accident. So all these three events came one after another, which was very disheartening for me. My heart was really broken. I was in a very bad place. So, that sucked really. And I'm drinking what Dr. Eric Berg on Google says. This is mineral water with lemon juice and apple cider. Because I'm taking Antiacid, because my tummy is burning, my stomach has problems because of stress, and so the Antiacid gets rid of all the acid in my stomach, which means when I eat something I can't really digest it. So Eric Berg says that this helps with the digestion, with bile formation, and so I won't have kidney stones or whatever, I guess. So anyway, today I was thinking, how to forgive these people. But what triggered this is that just this morning, I had ordered a table for my mother online. And the guy said, this is an expensive table, so instead of ordering online, I will give you 30% off because I will pay 30% commission to the website. I will, or send it directly to you. And because he had already sent me something, I mean, this is like, I'm living the same thing all over again. Small box, and I thought he was reliable. So I sent him the money. So now apparently he doesn't answer his number. I guess this was a fraud as well. Jesus. So then I'm like, why are you so stupid still? Why do you trust people? I mean, I didn't trust anyone for many years, right? This was the first time that I leaped. I trusted, and well, I guess shit happens, but I don't know. Let me know if you trusted someone and got frauded like that, if somebody did you bad like this, just makes you feel bad about yourself. I mean, in my case, I feel stupid and naive and stupid and, dumber than dumb. Dumb and dumber, Tugi. So guys, that's that. What else? So I am starting to learn about recording. This, by the way, this is a small Sony stick. This is normally for a small Sony camera, either the point of shoot ZV-1 or its little bigger version ZV-E10. It's a tripod also, but the good thing is it's a remote control. So when I press movie, it stops the movie. When I press photo, it takes a photo. It also has a zoom, but it does not work with this G Master 16-35 lens. I guess it works only with a few lenses or something. But it's okay, I just need the remote control for now. And I am hoping if I can learn this YouTube thing, and if I can really start to post videos and learn how to edit them, hopefully someday. Then next year I hope to buy a smaller version of this camera. I'm thinking Sony will come up with a new version of ZV-1 either in September of this year, 2022, or September of next year, 2023. So I will wait, and I will get that. That's gonna be a second camera where I'll be able to take it around with me when I go for nature walks or something. Because this is really big, I cannot take that anywhere. I mean, some vloggers do, like Peter McKinnon. My God, that guy! I love you, Peter. I love you, Casey. I'm in awe of you guys. Why didn't I start doing these things when I was 20 and waited 30 years until I'm 50? Hello? Am I crazy? Am I just dreaming and none of these things will ever become reality? And probably no one will be watching this video, so hi no one, how the hell are you? You know I'm good too. Hi YouTube. Thank you YouTube so much for this play, which shows that I have 1 million subscribers. What can I say? I was really expecting it and I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. So thank you guys, and thank you to my super editing talent, super video taking, movie making, storytelling, wonderful talent. I'm just an incredible video maker. What can I say, guys? So, but seriously. Anyway, even if nobody watches, I feel so good to talk to you guys. I wish I had done these things when all these horrible things happened to me. I wish I had done that before. Hell, if I knew it would make me feel so good, I would have done this before, much before, you know, just to talk like this to you guys. I imagine that there are so many people from all over the world watching me and sharing my life, and you know, they become my friends. Jesus, Tugi, you are so desperate for friends. Yes, I am. I am pretty lonely, that is true. I don't really have anyone besides my mother that I can truly rely on without any conditions, without any expectations. And my mother is sick now and old. Doctors say that she doesn't have much more to live, so every day I feel like I have to check up on her, and that creates also stress on me because I'm gonna lose my best friend. I'm gonna lose the person I love the most. And I don't know if, even if I'm 50, I don't know if I will be able to live without her, you know. She's like the silent force of our family, you know. My father, he was such a tough guy, very tough. He would scream at my mother, he would beat us. He was a successful businessman, so thank you, Dad, for that. But other than that, he didn't really speak to us. He didn't get to know us or spend time with us. We would rarely see him, and there was a huge distance between us. He was 20 years older than my mom, so he was like a grandfather to me. I would only see him sometimes. I would say, how are you? I am good, how are you? Good, sir. Thank you, sir. We would always say sir to him. And I guess he didn't know any better. I mean, his father didn't give him any attention, so this is what he knew. He had to work really hard to make everything from scratch, so I'm not saying anything, but it was easier to deal with his death because I was not that close to him, even though I cried a lot. But with my mom, my God, this is gonna be, even the prozac is not gonna cut it, or Xanax, you know. Oh God, I don't know what the hell kind of a shape I will be in. I don't know. So I hope it will be as late as possible, because I don't feel ready for it. I hope I will have at least a few of you guys. When the day comes, I will announce it here, and maybe just a few of you will talk to me and write me things to make me feel better. Otherwise, I studied in Switzerland, in France. A lot of my friends from high school years, they're all in Europe and stuff. From time to time, we write to each other, but I haven't seen them for many years. And then when I was in Colorado, I had friends in Colorado. When I was in New York, I had friends in New York. But then everybody is some part of the world, and I don't keep in touch. It's my fault. And of course, I had friends in Turkey, but it's also my fault. I did not really invest in long-term relationships, you know, not with my ex-wives or girlfriends, and not with my friends. I guess I was always a loner, so when I think about it, that makes me a loner and a selfish one too. And I love to stay at home. I really love to stay at home. I'm fine spending time by myself. I don't particularly like crowds. So when I was living in the city, when friends would invite me, to parties and stuff, I would always say, I'm sorry, I'm really not in the mood, because I really was not in the mood. I really am not a party person. I'm so sorry, but I don't like drinking and nightclubs, and I don't like even in the house. 50 people get together, they get drunk, and they just scream and loud. No. My marriages did not last long. Again, because I guess we got married in the heat of the moment, except for my first marriage, which was sort of like an arranged marriage. She was a great person, but we just didn't have the chemistry. Both of us just so inexperienced and everything, but she's great. She's a wonderful person. If you're watching this guy, you're a great person. I love you as a person, and I know that you're happy now in your second marriage. Now you have a child, so I'm so happy for you. All the best to you. And then the other ones, it was, yes, this time there was chemistry, but then the rest was not there. Like, we were different people. One of them extremely extrovert, always wanting to be doing something, always wanting to be out. I guess I rushed into the marriages without really knowing each other. And you know how sometimes you show yourself a little bit as the other person wants you to be, which is my fault also. You're so attracted to someone that when she says, you know how I was just telling you I hate going out, when she says, she's like so sexy to you. She's like, baby, do you want to go out with me tonight? Do you want to take me out? And you're like, yep, you know what? I'd love to go out. Sure, why not? And you do. You go out because you're so attracted, and there's these pheromones and her smell and her chemistry. You're actually having fun dancing with her and smelling her and just kissing her. But that doesn't last. That hormonal thing just disappears after a while, and then you're like, dude, I am unhappy in this marriage. I really am. I don't want to be doing these things. This is not me. This is not who I am. And then you become a sad person, and of course the person understands what's going on, and you decide to just go your own ways, and you get a divorce. Sometimes a very expensive divorce, sometimes not an expensive divorce. Lawyers always get their hefty fees though. Them lawyers always make them money. And then I did become a loner after that. I mean, after a few experiences of I'm getting a message, that's why. from my neighbor here in the country. He says, why don't you come over? Again, I'm going to write, I'm like doing a YouTube thing, I'm trying to learn how to do YouTube. What? At your age? What the hell, man? What are you doing on YouTube? There's like all these kids there. Yeah, I know, but what the hell? Maybe, there will be some people of my age watching too. Dude, why would they watch you? Why would they care about your fucking miserable life? Like you're like a loner and living alone, like your mother is next door sick, you're always worrying about her. You basically don't do anything, you're in this bed all day and with this computer watching Netflix and like your crazy movies, Hulu and Amazon Prime, and you watch all your shows, Casa de Papel like 10 times, I am going to talk to you guys about the shows I'm watching too, which is what I spend my time these days. So, so what happens is, that's that. Now I already feel better having been frauded again for the third time in my life. Thank God this time it was not a huge money. I guess I'm getting used to all these things too. I guess the skin, as you experience sad things in life, your skin becomes stronger. I got a darker skin, I got a deeper skin, I got a, what's the word, thicker. I got a thicker skin, right? Yeah, my thicker skin ain't gonna be hurt no more with the disappointing people in life who will fraud me, who will lie to me, take my money and run away and disappear. I will say, well, I hope God will punish you, but I will not feel bad about this anymore. I just won't. Why am I talking like this? I have no idea. No idea. Just comes like that. It could be the side effect of Prozac, because sometimes Prozac makes me feel like tics, like woo woo, like that. I mean, antidepressant, right? It does make me feel better, but how? It probably beep up your nervous system. Your nervous system, because it's a nervous system drug, right? Otherwise everybody would take it and we would all be on Prozac. But it's okay, sometimes I prefer the tics and not to feel depressed. Of course, if there was just some gin or vodka in this, it would make me feel better, right? No, yeah. Of course, everybody, when they're stoned or drunk, they get like, woohoo! But then the next day, all the problems remain. And then again, the same goes for antidepressants. When you stop taking them, I guess you see your problems more or something, I don't know. Well, let that be on the record by the many people who watch me. You guys keep me accountable. I want to stop Prozac by the end of the year. Why? I don't know. I mean, how long am I supposed to take this for? It's been 6 months now. And by the way, you know which doctor prescribed me Prozac? It's my skin doctor, guys. Because I had such huge, like herpes kind of things here. I was like, doc, dermatologist, what the hell is this? I mean, I didn't have herpes before. What's going on? And I'm living a monk life. It's not like I have girlfriends or anything. Well, he said, are you stressed? I said, yeah, my mother almost died. We spent a week in the hospital, which was horrible. The doctor said, I don't know if she will survive because her kidneys and her heart are failing. And he said, okay, stress, so I'm going to give you a relaxing drug and I'm going to give you Prozac. The relaxing drug is called Atarax. I take it in the evenings. It helps me sleep. Not really. I still sleep at 4 a.m. Wake up at like 11. I take the drug at like, I don't know, midnight and still sleep at 4 a.m. Just watch Netflix. Uh, and recently I started watching, vloggers on YouTube. That's why I'm like, this is so cool. I want to do this too. I want to share with the world as well my shit, get that off me. And if it helps anybody, I don't know. Does it help you guys? I don't know. If anybody watches this, please write a comment. Even if one person write, keep on doing these vlogs, Tugi, it helps me. I will keep on doing them. It will be a huge motivation for me. And other than that, I want to teach people about good things that I learned. For example, I want to teach elderly who don't know anything about technology how to start filming yourself. I guess I should also learn how to do videos that answer specific questions, people's questions, so that these videos will be actually helping people. Like, for example, for this video, what am I gonna call this video? Tugi's vlog number 3, or Tugi's country life and thoughts on life, or how I got frauded by people, or I guess that's the best thing because I talk mostly about being frauded. I guess I'm going to call it, if you're frauded, it's not the end of the world. Is that the right word, frauded? I don't know, I have to look it up. Maybe, yeah, come up with a title like that. So, that's it, dude. That's about it. Alright, see you later. Let me see if I can turn it off with this. I will say goodbye on 1, 2, 3.